Last part of Chapter 2, Ring of Bells. We were almost asleep when the door opened, and the light of the lantern danced into the room. It was the Countess. She had crouched down to speak to us, talking in a hushed voice. "I'm afraid there's trouble," she said. "Hans is a good man, and he has been with me for over 40 years now. He was in the last war and is a loyal German, as I am. But he and I, we have different loyalties, different ideas. I've learned that he intends to go to the police about the compass. Yes, he has told me everything that happened. I tried to persuade him not to, but he insisted that it was his patriotic duty. I'm afraid does not believe your story. I have to say, neither do I. But I have another reason to doubt you. Your son," she said, looking directly at Peter now. "How you speak, there has been troubling for me quite a while now. When you talk, you sound like an American. You see, I have relatives in America, and when they speak German, they speak like you. My American nephew would have been about your age. It's so sad, so ironic, so stupid. He was my sister's son, half American, half German. He joined the American army now, and lies dead in Normandy, killed by a German bullet." She turned to Muddy. "There is something else I do not quite believe about this son of yours. I hear he has asthma, and that is why he has been excused military service. But I have been watching him, and I have seen no sign of this asthma. In fact, he looks to me to be strong as an ox. Hans believes he may be an enemy pilot, a bomber pilot, and I think he may be right. If he is, you are caught, and then we all know what will happen, not just to him, but to you all of you. I would not want to see this happen." Mattie tried to interrupt, but the Countess would not let her. "I think it is best you should leave, right away. You will have your reasons for doing what you are doing, and I am sure they are good reasons, but I do not know them. The less I know, the better. Your little boy looks to me as if he is quite well enough to travel now. Once Hans has alerted the police, they will take long to get here, and for sure, not long to get here. So I think you should go tonight, now, before it's too late. I shall of course tell the police that I am sure Hans' suspicions are quite groundless. But when you go, if you do not mind, I should like you to do something for me. Something that's very important. I want you to take those children with you, the choir. They have no one to look after them any more. Their choirmaster was killed, and several of the children too, on their way here. I want you to let them travel with you to look after them. Would you do that? I know this is a lot to ask, and I have seen how much they love that elephant of yours, and they will go willingly with you. They will go where she goes. I cannot keep them here forever. I should like to, but I just do not have the room. And you can see I'm overcrowded as it is, and more come every day. I will give you enough food for you and for them to get on your way." She spoke in English now to Peter, and looking him in the eye. "Tell me the truth now, young man. Am I right? Are you who I think you are? American?" "Canadian," Peter replied, wrath. "I was close enough then," she said, in German again. "This is coming to an end very soon, and I think the Americans must be very close now. It will be all over, but too late for my husband, sadly. And since I know your truth, I will tell you mine. A few months ago my husband took part in a plot to assassinate Hitler. My husband was a good German, a good officer who believed we had been led down the wrong road, a terrible road, into this war, and he just wanted it to stop. The only way to do it, he thought, was to kill Hitler. So he and his friends tried to do it, tried to end the suffering. They failed, and he died for what he believed in. And they died, and he died for what they believed in. I believe that he believed that the suffering must end. This is why I'm doing what I do now. This is why your secret will be my secret. So gather your things and come downstairs, but hurry. I've already assembled the children and have given each of them enough food for a few days. That is all I can spare. But quick now. The further you're gone from here before dawn, the better." She left us then, before Muddy or any of us could say a word of thanks. We dressed quickly, gathered our things, and made our way downstairs. The children were all waiting in the hall, the Countess too, and we were saying our good-byes when the front door opened and Hans came in. He was not alone. He had an army officer with him, and several soldiers, their rifles pointing right at us.